Now, when you hear the name Shakin Stevens, perhaps you'll think of Merry Christmas, Everyone, Green Door and This Old House. Of course, all those singles got to #1 in the UK.
But there was a lot more. His 33 top 40 singles. It has been 50 years since Shakin made his first recording, and now he's releasing a new album reflecting on his life.
Here's one of the new songs called All You Need Is Greed. Now, Shaky joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now,
nice to be here.
This album is a real reflection on kind of life. It's not it goes back quite a way, and it touches some subjects that you wouldn't necessarily expect to hear from Shakin Stevens.
Well, you know, people have to change, move on, you see, and that's what I did. I had an album out before this one called Echoes of Our Times about my family, the copper miners, and when they eventually, you know, the money people, they take over, don't they? They did no money for them at all, you know.
You sound philosophical, and people will be fascinated by your own story. A lot of people may not know, but you grew up in a very, very big family, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I was the baby, the last one on the end. I think it was about 12, 13 of us.
13 children.
Yeah, thank you.
And here you are. Look, this is the family. So who are we seeing here? This is you. There's obviously you in the front there, is it?
Yeah, there's one missing, Roy. He's the. He didn't make it for some reason.
And are you sitting next to your mum there? Is that?
That is my treasure, mum, which I love a lot.
And one of the songs on the album is about your mum, isn't it?
Indeed, yes. Yeah, we were very, very, very close. In the very early days when I wasn't there, you see. I mean, and as time went on, with all those, you know, the brothers and things like that, I used to get up in the morning quite early, you know, and start doing the toast for the brothers before they go off to work and things like that. You know, say, great toast, you know, fantastic. And I didn't mind that. I wasn't one to sit around, you know, or lay in bed, you know. I used to be at, you know, brain going all the time, yeah.
And I know...
My mum is I miss her so much.
I bet. I know a lot of the album as well is looking at where we are now in time and resetting, almost, I think, is a phrase, particularly when it comes to the climate and just looking around at the world we're in.
I did the album before this one, Echoes of Our Times, and there's a track on there called Last Man Alive, and that's about greed as well. And there's another one on there about greed. So this is not new for me anyway, you know.
Tell us a bit about what the family made of your success. So when the big hits started piling up, and the record is extraordinary.
Thank you.
When they started piling up, Green Door and all those other songs, well, what did they all make of it all? What did they make of it?
They were very, very, very proud.
Of course they were.
You know, and my dad used to carry a photo of that. That's my boy.
He used to just go around saying, that's my boy.
Yeah. But, when I did the West End musical, they all come up to see that. And there was another gig that the family came to, and I announced my mother that was in the audience. And she stood up. She really got into it. She stood up and was doing this. And
like a royal way?
Yeah. and the audience went, you know, a really big roar, you know. I was very proud.
Can I ask you one thing, Shakin? And I think you sounded quite philosophical, but you're clearly pragmatic as well. Some people were a bit snooty about you for a while, weren't they? Your music. Would that be fair to say?
When you say snook, what do you mean by that?
Well, just kind of, you know, they sort of didn't take it terribly seriously, or
No.
was there a bit of that going on?
No, I guess, you know, there's a lot of people that didn't take me seriously. It's probably because the thing is, you either like the music or you don't like the music. You like jazz, you don't like jazz. And that's the way it is, really. But I pulled it through, and I just went out there and, you know, did all the gigs and things like that. Sorry, tooth move.
Because you knew, and it's great seeing these songs now, because you knew that people liked them. No, it didn't matter what anyone else said.
That's
People were
right.
buying them, they love them.
That's right, yeah. That's the first, that one there, that's the first album, the first track I did. That was.
Have you still got the
This Old
denim?
House.
Have you still got the?
Well, I have, but that denim there, I wore first time on Top of the Pops with a song called Hot Dog, and I looked at them. I looked at them the other day. They're in a cupboard somewhere, you know, and there's all broken up and things like that, and ripped here and ripped there. And
Oh, so they couldn't be you couldn't have used them again.
No, I wouldn't be wearing denims again. And the thing is, with the white shoes and things like that, and I thought, you know, you've got to, enough's enough. You know, you've got to try and move on.
On a personal note, I think you should go, you know, give the denim another try. Why
You
not?
reckon?
Yes, why not?
After all that, I bought a suit for the stage and things like that and stuff. Now, you know, it's, you know.
I heard, you know, your little trademark move with your feet. When you
Yeah.
used to go up on your toes. That was all yours, was it?
Yeah, I looked at my toes. When I look down at my toes, when they need cutting or whatever, the end of the toes are like that, and that's because of doing this.
Oh, so you've scrunched them up.
Oh, yeah. It was actually on the toe. I had no blocks in there or anything like that. It was just up like that. I'm not going to do it now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's been lovely having you here this morning.
I've enjoyed it, and you've lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too. It is it's an incredible life story, number one, isn't it? And it's played very much through your new music. So Shakin's new album, Reset is what it's called. Out today, you can listen to it all on your usual music platforms, of course.
That's it from Breakfast today. We'll be back tomorrow from 6. Now it's time for Morning Live.